Yo, what's going on guys? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing the best Splashyard deck to use in Clash Royale. So this deck has gotten number one in this season before, and I personally feel like this is probably going to be the best deck for the tournament challenge. Only because it can get away with being aggressive as well as defending perfectly. So it's got that kind of mix. Splashyard used to be so good, like it still is, but it's just not as good as it used to be. So it looks like we're versing Balloon. Now, Balloon is actually a very good matchup because you've got Building NATO and you've got two air cards being your Goblinstein and your Ice Wiz. So we got a very good matchup here. And plus we got Poison as well for the Musketeers and whatnot. I'm going to get Cage on top of this Miner to pull in the Miner. Perfect. Because I did that Goblin Cage because usually you want to save it for the Balloon, but you got Ice Wizard for defense. Ice Wizard Netto is very good against Balloon. But we need to activate King Tower to make this matchup almost impossible to lose. So he's got Snowball. I might go for a Goblinstone Graveyard maybe. Actually, no, I'm just going to play passive, I think. He goes Musketeer. I'm going to poison it. I'm going to get my cage ready in case he wants to go for a balloon. So my throat's like dying right now. He goes for an Ice Golem. I'm going to go Goldstone in the back. Activate my 3-card cycle. He does go in for a Barbell Miner. Kind of interesting. But because he wasted both of his spells, I'm going to go in for a Graveyard right now. And that should be a Dead Musketeer because of the ability. Nice, look at all his damage. All because he didn't have his 2 small spells in cycle. So if they waste their small spells like that, it's usually a good time to go in for a Graveyard push. Because they need the small spells to defend the Graveyard. He goes for a Snowball Miner. I guess well played. Going for chip damage. I do think I need to start playing my cards in the same lane because I want him to go opposite lane right now. So I'm going to go Ice Fist first, go for a Poison after. Got my cage ready in case he wants to go for a Balloon opposite lane. He goes for a Balloon in the back, that's kind of interesting. I was going to do Goblinstein in the back for that Balloon. Goes in for an Ice Golem, I'm going to go for a Cage. Going to go for Ice Fist up high, I'm also going to go for a Barbell to kill that Musketeer. I'm going to go for a high Ice Wiz just to kill the Balloon. Perfect. He goes for an even Mask. I'm going to poison that. Usually every time they play Mask, you always want to poison it. So I might go Ice Wiz the back. I'm going to get my cage ready for his next Balloon, but I keep putting it at the back. I don't know if that's actually a good thing for him. I'm not sure. I'm going to go Graveyard Barbell on this lane. I probably should have gone for a set of EO Skellies to protect my Ice Wiz, but I guess I'll use my own Ice Wiz to protect my second Ice Wiz. I got Goblinstein ready for the left lane, because he does have kind of a lot of stuff going in the left, so he goes Musketeer. I'm going to native that in. Yes, he could go Balloon, yeah, which he does, but I'm going to go in right now. I got my 3-card cycle, so I'm already back to the NATO. Nice. We got our ability down on the left. Perfect. Goes for another Musketeer. I might poison the bridge, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to poison the bridge just in case. I'm also going to go for a NATO up high. Just to try and make my Ice Wiz splash, but it didn't work out as planned. This is actually getting kind of close because this guy is playing well and he's applying a lot of pressure. I think I'm forced to pop my ability right now. I was going to go for a naked poison on the tower, nader in the mask on the left. Sorry, nader it to the left side. He actually goes in for the left lane, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure why he would do that. It's not going to matter because I just need to go for a poison tornado. And that is the game. So I'll see you guys in the next game. Okay, so we found out next game against Comey. I believe that's how you say his name. So I'm just gonna go Barbell. Barbell is a very good play to start off with. Unless they've got bait, but then you kind of got tornado if they go for like a barrel or something. Okay, so he goes Pekka at the back. That's kind of interesting. I might just do a Goblin Star in the back just to deal with the Pekka and DPS it a lot. Perfect. In a bit of an awkward situation because I was going to go Cage with Goblin Giant. I'm going to go Skates to Cycle. I was going to go Barbara because I misplaced my Cage. I've got a good ability off though against the Pekka. Ooh, he goes in for a poison. It's going to be interesting. Okay. I think I might go for a Tornado. Just to kill everything. Nice. I'm going to go for Skeletons up high for that Pekka. I might need to go for an Ice Fizz. Yeah, looks like I do need to. Nice. Perfect defense, honestly. And look at the right side. I wasn't even looking at the right side. I got so much damage. I don't know how. Probably from the Goblin Cage Brawler, I'd like to guess, I think. But I wasn't even looking at it. So I think Pekka is kind of difficult to stop with this deck. Especially in single elixir, so... He goes in for Evo Pekka at the back. I'm going to cycle my Evo Cage in the middle. That way I'm kind of forcing him to either go Goblin Stone in front or go for a Goblin Giant to tank for the Pekka so it doesn't get pulled in. I'm going to go for a Poison. He gave me very good Poison. If you guys didn't know, Poison Barbara fully kills the... Is he a doctor or scientist? I don't know, but the little guy behind the Goblin Stone. This is pretty much perfect gameplay right now, which is amazing. Goes Goblin Giant in the back. I'm going to cycle my Cage for that Goblin Giant. Cycle to my Evo as soon as possible. With any deck in Clash Royale, here's a tip for you guys. You guys always want to prioritize cycling to your Evos. Because cycling to your Evos is where things get scary for your opponent if you've got both of them cycle. They provide great defensive opportunities and even some counter push opportunities depending on the Evo. So if I had to give one tip, it's always trying to keep that in mind. So he's going for a big push on the right. Which is, I mean, it's alright, but I think we should be able to defend this pretty easily. Nice. Let's go for Ice Fizz in the middle. I'm going to go for Nader up high, so my Ice Fizz doesn't die. Nice. I'm going to go for a Cage so it pulls in the Fisherman. That should be a dead Fisherman. Nice. Perfect gameplay right now. Now, I do need to go in for a Graveyard sometime soon, but right now, I can't afford to go in for a Graveyard. I was going to keep defending, like my life depends on it. Nice, goes in for a skilled Pekka, well played. I'm going to go in for a Tornado to hopefully kill that Fisherman, doesn't look like it will. But even Skellies are actually so broken in this deck, I'm not going to lie. I got my Ice Fizz ready in case he wants to go in for a push, but he doesn't go for it. He goes for someone in the middle. It's interesting. Gonna get Barbara for that. Perfect. He's gonna go in for a Tornado plus ability, and that should kill everything. Perfect. Goes in for a Goblin Stein. Gonna go Ice Fizz and Goblin Cage. I can play them together because he doesn't have a big spell. I think he's got Rage and Arrows. And usually if they run both, they don't have a big spell. I'm gonna get Cage and pull it to the left lane. Perfect. I'm gonna go for a Barbell Graveyard because I can afford to now. I'm gonna go for an amazing Tornado to kill everything. And look at that damage. So I'm gonna BM him because I hate Pekka users. I don't care if I hard counter or he hard counters me. I'm always gonna BM no matter what. Goes in for a Pekka opposite lane, kind of interesting. Not going to matter. Gonna Tornado it somewhat to the middle. Gonna go for a Golden Cage on the left. Gonna go Ice Fizz up high to pull the Pekka to the middle, and GG's. So I will see you guys in the next game. So found out next game against Fat Cat. I don't know if this is the actual Fat Cat like Carpy or if it's Anaban. I have no idea. He is running Pekka nonetheless, so I don't know if this is a good matchup because he's got minions, which is kind of difficult to deal with. We did get a very good tornado though to kill him. He goes in for a battle ram. I think I might go bar barrel. I could have gone Skellies for that battle ram, but I don't know. I was a bit hesitant to go Skellies. The battle ram does connect, which is a bit unfortunate. If you guys use these skeletons at that placement, it actually fully counts as a bandit. But you have to be very careful about him predicting your skeletons with the zap or something. Gives the whole question mark, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure why he did that, but I guess you do you. I want to go for Golden Slime Graveyard so bad, but I think it'll be a bad play. I'm just going to relax for now. He goes Ghost. I'm going to go Golden Slime in the back. This guy might be running Lightning because he does have a Rage. Usually if they run Rage, they run Lightning as well with it. Every time I'm going to be playing a defensive building, I need to be careful about his Lightning. I don't want to give him too much spell value at once. So you guys are going to see me like space everything out. This is actually a very good ability. It doesn't hit tower, but it DPSs the Pekka a lot. Goes in for a battle ram on the right. I'm going to go Ice Fist in the middle. Get Skellies up high for that Pekka. Gonna cycle another cage. Perfect. We might be able to get a graveyard off. Oh, he goes Ghost. I probably could have, but I'd rather go for a Golden Slime in the back. I'm gonna go Barbara for that Ghost, just to kind of DPS it. I don't have to deal with it. He just go Pekka the back though, like it's gonna be scary. Oh, he goes Barbara in the opposite lane. I don't know why he keeps doing that, because I got Cage in the middle. I'm gonna go for a Cage low. Yeah, like that, like this is what I'm talking about. Goes in for a Surprise Rage. Oh, sorry, for Surprise Lightning. I'm gonna get Skellies up high to distract the Ghost and the Pekka. I'm gonna go Cage in the middle to also distract the Pekka. Perfect. I think we fully defended this pretty much perfectly. Now because double elixir, we can go for a Golden Slime Graveyard. Perfect. I'm going to get poison on these minions. I'm going to also pop the ability because it's going to hit the bandit and the Pekka. Goes in for a battle ram opposite lane. I'm just a free Evo Cage at that point. Gonna go Ice Fizz as well, just to DPS the Barbarians and kill the Pekka. I'm gonna get Graveyard Barbaro, because we do kind of need damage at this point. Poison the minions. I'm gonna get Skeletons up high so it doesn't predict them. Nice, perfect. Just go E-Spirit, but it's 1 for 1, it's not the end of the world. He does go in for a Battle Ram. I'm gonna go Cage up high so he can't Lightning anything. Perfect. That's why I'm doing my cages up high. He says wow, I don't know why. Like he just played like a dumbass. Goes Bandit. I was gonna go Barbaro. I put my skeleton just in case. I was gonna poison that. I'm gonna go for my Evo Cage. Perfect. Goes Pekka the bridge on the right. Still cycle Ice Wiz. I'm gonna cycle Skellies up high in case he wants to try and Bandit snipe that Ice Wiz. Nice, I predicted his E-Spirit, even though it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get a Cage up high to kill the bandit. We do need to think about getting some damage. Ooh, this is a good poison. Perfect. Gonna go for a set of Evo Skellies. We do kind of play them late, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, now is our time. We need to get some damage. I was going to get Barbaro Poison. I'm going to just spam everything. I'm going to go for a Graveyard. Pray for some RNG. And nice, we took it. So I'm going to BM him because, as you guys know in the previous game, I'm always going to be BMing Pekka players. And let's see what our rank is. I think it might be top 2k or top 3k, I think. I'm not sure. Let's see this. Yeah, it's alright. So we're out fighting game against Terminator. So he is in a clan called Lava Squad, which is making me think it's lava for obvious reasons. Goes Flame Machine in the back, so yeah, I think it is lava. If he's running Flame Machine in lava, I think it's one of just arrows, which is a really good matchup for me. And you guys are going to see why in a second. If they don't have anything to kill my Ice Whiz, the matchup it's just so much better. Goes for a miner. I'm going to go Skeletons on that miner. Also suck into my Evo. Goes in for a Inferno Dragon. I'm not going to play anything into it yet. I'd rather play on my side of the bridge. Gonna suck on my Evo Cage. He does go in for a lava in front, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to try and kill the Eye Drag with the Goblinstein. I'm also going to pop the ability. Perfect. Does go for a Fire Machine, which is alright, I guess. I'm going to poison the Lava Pups plus the Skelly Drags. Perfect. Gonna go Ice Whiz on top of that Fire Machine. This should fully counter, I think. Nice, it does. Perfect. And yeah, this is a pretty good defense. I think a double elixir makes it more our matchup, so it can actually afford to go in and defend at the same time. So I'm just going to relax right now, just chill, see what this guy wants to do. I'm going to go Bar Barrel to the side so it does reach the tower if he doesn't respond to it. I'm going to keep sucking my cage one over like this, so it's not that big of a deal if I do it in the middle, but it just makes it so the lava gets distracted onto the cage and I take less damage that way. He does go Inferno Drag. I'm going to split my Skellies, because I don't know what else to do. Gonna cycle my Ice Whiz in the back. I'm going to pop the Goblinstein ability. I'm going to go for a cage to bring in that miner. Perfect. He goes for a lava. I'm just going to go Ice Whiz on top of that lava. Sorry, that Fire Machine. I'm going to go poison on the Skelly Drags plus the lava. I'm also going to go poison. And this is a very good poison. Perfect. Nice. We are playing this really well. And the Brawl gets a shot as well. Which is amazing. I'm going to go Graveyard Bar Barrel. He goes for Barbarians. I'm going to poison plus hit the Inferno Dragon. And the Ice Whiz is actually slowing down the tower, so I'm getting more damage that way. I'm going to Goblinstein in the back, just activate with 3-card cycle. I'm going to go Ice Whiz in the middle. I'm going to bring in the Tornado plus ability. This is like the most broken combo in the game. Look at this defense. Going to go Evo Skellies for the miner. He doesn't kind of predict it. Oh, I thought that Evo Skelly was going to stay alive, but it doesn't. I'm going to go Graveyard plus Bar Barrel. He might go for a set of Barbarians. He does. I'm going to hit the Fire Machine, so he doesn't get a counter push. We're playing this really well so far. And the Doctor gets on tower, which is amazing. So what we've got to do is just maybe cycle with Graveyard, maybe Bar Barrel Graveyard plus Poison, and I don't think he can stop this. I'm going to go Bar Barrel in the middle so the Barbarians doesn't hit the Bar Barrel. I'm just going to go Poison, Tornado, I think this should be it. Nice. GG's, we won. That felt too easy because he only had one spell. So let's see if this puts us in terms of rank. Nice.